I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? It's the What's Going On podcast.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of In the Man Cave. This time, Shane is not here. That sexy motherfucker you just heard singing was Mr. Brian Joseph.
Hello.
My best good friend in the whole wide world.
Best good friend.
Best good friend. Best
It's the
friends.
scientifically accurate term.
Bubba was my best good friend. We was gonna be shrimp and boat captains together. Bubba got shot. Yep. And a bullet jumped up and bit me right in the buttocks. Military told me that was $1 million wound, but military must have kept that money because I ain't seen a nickel of that $1 million. What's going on, people? This is episode 30 something. A little different today. We're not recording film because not so much good lighting, and we're at my dad's house.
And we don't look very good.
We don't
anyway.
look very sexy right now, but that's okay. You're going to get what you get. Don't throw a fit. This episode is a little bit of an off-the-cuff. We're just going to kind of sit here, shoot the shit, and, banter.
Yeah, and after the podcast, we're going to shoot some guns.
Literally shoot the shit. So
Shoot some shit. Today's episode is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club, where none of us shave, so that'd be appropriate.
And Dollar Shave Club, use the promo code MAN, and you'll get 30% off your order, only costing you $9.97.
I'm sure Dollar Shave Club owes us some money now.
They should, man. They should. We just did free fucking advertisement. And what kind of pants you got on there? Lee's? What are they?
I don't know. Walmart pants.
Walmart, you owe us money. Rick and Morty, you owe us money. Duluth Trading Company, I'm wearing your pants. You owe us some money and your shirt. So there's some more money anyway. How you doing today, Brian?
I'm actually not wearing pants today, Josh.
Oh, he's not. That's how
so
he's
I'm doing fantastic.
He's doing
Let me tell you.
fantastic.
Drove home from Muncie to be here.
Yeah.
It's actually my mother's birthday today. Shout out to my mom.
She is 32 years old today.
She is 32 years old today. So yeah, drove home. Glad to be here and see your ugly ass.
And we have another special guest who is kind of just hanging out. Why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
Hello.
What's your name?
Let me think. Well, you can call me Dean, which is my real name, or you can call me DwarfDude07. That's my Xbox One name.
Friend him on Xbox. Play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Snapchat. Here we go. There we go.
I also like anime.
So Dean, okay.
Miss me with that weeb shit.
Dean is my brother. Even though he admitted to liking anime, I will still admit that he's my brother.
I only like DVDs.
Dean
no
himself
physical stuff.
just turned 21.
21 years old.
And
man.
I do have a story to start us
Yes,
off.
go ahead.
That happened on Dean's birthday when I came home about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. It was whenever your birthday was. So Dean turned 21. We're all sitting eating pizza. That's a birthday tradition for us. And Mom
Yeah, I like that tradition.
brings Dean a wine cooler.
Oh, a wine cooler. Fancy.
So, I don't know. I'm not up on alcohol and stuff. Wine coolers pretty much just taste like fruity soda
yeah,
pops.
it's like 0.5% alcohol.
But Dean sucked it down in like 5 minutes.
Damn, dude.
Before he ate his pizza. So he's sitting there and he goes, "Oh, I feel a little strange."
I didn't
I'm like-
know. My first time.
I'm like, "Yeah, that's a buzz." So Dean is a drunk.
He's officially an alky.
He's an alky. Did you enjoy your first alcoholic experience? Legal alcoholic experience.
Yes, I did. It was very good. Not like bread soda, which is like what beer tastes like.
Yeah. I gotta say, man, your voice sounds really schmexy here on the microphone.
I am a year older than Dean, so don't let his voice deceive you.
And I'm a year older than Brian, so don't let his voice deceive you.
And what was I gonna
I
say?
also like Steven Universe.
Okay.
Rick and Morty.
Okay. That's
How
awesome.
about your 21st birthday, Brian?
My 21st birthday was a couple years ago.
Like, what? You have any stories from that?
I came home and I had a 6-pack of Red's Apple Ales because
Nice.
I didn't like beer at the time.
Yeah.
I like beer now.
Beer's good.
And I just remember, I think we shot my shotgun in my yard for my
Yeah.
birthday and just kind of hung out. Yeah, and then ever since then, my birthdays are just kind of like,
just
yeah,
another day.
they're nice. People go out of their way for me, but I don't really think it's a big deal for myself, honestly.
My 21st birthday. Didn't do much on my actual birthday. Oh man, we oh my god, came up from work, and then Kirsty's mom came over, and she brought me a couple of balloons. It was the kinds that are like silver and like they say like the numbers, you know. So it was a 2 and a 1, and she got me a couple records. It was the Who. There was the Who Greatest Hits album. There was a Rolling Stones album, and there was an AC/DC import. That was really cool. And then we had fettuccine alfredo for dinner, and then we went. I played a little GTA, you know. Went swimming. I beat that first fucking mission when you can't do anything. You gotta like. I hate that mission. Went swimming, and then I sucked up all the helium in the balloons, and I passed out. Literally. That was cool. But the next day we went to Outback Steakhouse.
Party hard.
And I had an old fashioned, which was not very good, and I got drunk. And I had the rest of Chris's sangria, and I got more drunk. I don't remember the rest after that.
This episode is also sponsored by
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
Let's go Outback tonight, mate.
Get the margarita.
You guys get sued for not being a...
No.
Yeah, we're gonna get sued for making jokes.
But I'm gonna make you pay for it, Dean. So there was something else I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember.
So we need to write down ideas, notes.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Oh well, we usually just ramble.
Yeah, I just wing these episodes. I sometimes I'll come prepared, but
I do have a topic.
Sure.
To get us some views, our online community.
What's up?
Have you heard of the Logan Paul fiasco?
No, I haven't. What happened?
Yeah, it's old news. And
Yeah, I know.
I don't really care either. I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I like drama just because I like watching it. I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, it's like if he could have really saved himself if he didn't show it at all. If he put everything else in there that was in there, but didn't show the actual body.
It's every day, bro.
Or at least put a big black box around the body instead of showing it, because that's what pissed people off, is they showed it. And if he didn't do that, he probably would have gotten some hot water, but
yeah, if you saw those other videos when I was in Japan, though, he was just an asshole the whole time.
Well, he's a young guy. He doesn't really.
He's our age.
Yeah, he's actually your age. I think he's 22.
He's 22.
I'm kind of tempted to watch it myself.
I'm a Logan Pauler. I'm a Maverick. This episode is brought to you by Maverick Gear. Please go in the link in bio.
They took it down. You can't watch it anymore. I mean, you can find it, but you can't see it on his channel or anything.
All right.
But yeah, that's pretty stupid. And a lot of people are thinking now that the YouTube partner program thing has happened because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, that's a business deal. Like, it would have taken months.
Didn't his apology video involve him like apologizing by him, like kind of in a way not saying it but taking it all back by just saying how successful he was?
Yeah, but
something like that. He totally evaded the question, basically.
It's pretty old news, though. I didn't think we'd spend much time talking about it.
This episode brought to you by Logan Paul.
This episode brought to you by Smooth Transitions.
Speaking of smooth transitions, how about the new Highway 69 remodel? That's pretty nice down there, isn't it?
Is it? I was in Indianapolis the other day, and I noticed a lot of construction.
What for?
Megan, my girlfriend, took me to Chuck E. Cheese down there.
Oh, is that what that picture was from?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like hers that she works at.
Yeah, no. The one in Muncie is like half the size of the one in Indianapolis, the one we went to. There's a lot of cool games.
Yeah.
Like those coin push things. I like those.
Oh my god.
Those are fun. Gambling for adults.
I would say it starts you gambling.
It was funny because me and Megan were like the only people there, besides maybe like a couple and their kid.
Really?
But the place was so big, it's like, oh, we get the whole arcade.
We on New Year's Eve, 2016, we took our friends' kids to Chuck E. Cheese in Columbus, and that was the first time I'd ever been to one ever. And we played so many games, but they had the one where like you grip it and like it shocks you, you know?
Yeah.
It just vibrates really hard. Oh my god, I like held on and I was like trying so hard not to freaking
We did that one.
piss my pants.
Yeah, I have to take a knee when I do that.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this other game. It's like Operation,
Yeah.
but it's like huge, and it's like a claw machine in the way you have to move this little device, and then when
Yeah.
you hit it, it goes down, and if you hit the edge of the whatever piece you're trying to get, you lose or you get points. But there's like a multiplier on it, so if you do get it, you get 2 times however many tickets it says, and it's like 5 or 6. So there's times I was getting 25 tickets out of this
There
thing,
you
and all you
go.
have to do is line it up.
Yeah. Shit, that's cool.
The guy told me to stop playing it.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm gonna have to kick you off of that if you keep
Why?
winning. Because it's not hard. I don't know. It's for kids. Kids don't think about how to do things.
Yeah. They shouldn't let people of normal age in there then if they're going to bitch about people playing.
I guess they didn't even stamp our hand or nothing.
Really?
Yeah, we could have just been like, we're here for the free kid. You have any kids in the lost and found? We lost
Yeah.
a child.
For real.
Come in there. I don't know.
Well,
We're
that one looks like he can
both
be good for a couple days
20-somethings.
worth.
us millennials going to Chuck E. Cheese still.
Well, Megan could pass for like
Well, my girlfriend Megan works at Chuck E. Cheese.
right, and she could pass for somebody just going in there. Now they look at you, they're like, "Nope, get out. We told you no hobos."
We need to put an Amber Alert on this place.
Oh shit. So
This episode of the podcast brought to you by Chuck E. Cheese.
where a kid can be a kid. So I got to tell a story since Brian's never been on here, and since we do actually have some listeners in Australia. We really do, who
Oh.
consistently listen. So,
Wow, we have a very broad demographic.
yeah, so good day, mate. So Brian and I have been best friends for a long time, or at least I've considered Brian my best friend. He doesn't because he's an asshole. No,
I hate you, Josh.
So when I first I've known Brian since like I was in first grade or whatever, and but I've really known him for about 5 years now. It was actually like right around this time 5 years ago because I was really close to breaking up with my girlfriend at the time.
Well, we were still in high school, so it was more than 5 years ago.
No,
now.
it was in the beginning of 2013. I remember.
Was it?
I was just about to break up. Well, my ex-girlfriend, she was about to break up with me. It was a few days before, and it was like 5 years ago, like about a week or so ago, and I go to youth group. Brian was there. I went there to hang out and stuff, keep my mind off of things, and him and my friend at the time, well, my friend Eli, they were talking. I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Brian?" And we're just talking. And Eli's like, "Yeah, we were just talking about how Brian drinks a gallon of milk a day." And I was like, "Gallon of milk a day?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I drink a gallon of milk every day."
Drink it right out of the gallon.
Right out of the gallon, right out of the jug. And I'm like, that can't be. I'm just looking out the window. I'm not really
I thought the FBI was here.
no, they're coming in. They don't really work for Chuck E. Cheese. Fucking shoot them. So, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. That's kind of weird, but, whatever. And they kept talking about it. I'm like, okay, hey, all right, cool.
We're really trying to
Really trying to
seal
sink
this
in.
joke, this unfunny joke.
So we go to the local gas station convenience store, and Eli and I were hanging out. Brian was there. He'd already been there. He had bought a gallon of milk to take home.
I was actually gonna have sex with that gallon of milk.
Well,
I lied to you about why I bought it.
so
Hey, Josh, I'm not gonna have my way with this dairy product.
I'm just going to take a big old drink.
A big old slow gulp.
Is that what the divot in the milk is for?
That is.
That little crater that's on the side?
That is
Yeah.
the imprint of a chode.
Oh.
Anyway, so he's walking out. We're like, oh, see, Brian, well, whatever. And as he walks by the window where we're sitting, and he just starts chugging this gallon of milk as he's walking.
I
to
wasn't
his truck.
actually drinking
It
this
looked
milk.
like it.
I put my lips up to the cap, which is enough of a magician show to trick Josh. Look at this illusion. It's like I'm drinking the milk.
And
This episode of the H3 podcast is
Brought to you
brought to you
by
by milk. Do you got it?
so yeah, that's kind of. And then we went to church camp together, and like, oh my god. So we went. Brian's what, 17?
Yeah,
18,
16
something like
or
that.
17.
And I'm almost 19. And we're going to church. It was the last year I could go to church camp.
We found our sexuality at that camp, Josh.
We did. We
On that couch.
instantly like the 14, 15 people that sat right on top of us.
It was a mosh pit. It was an orgy.
It was great.
A Jesus
And
orgy.
we got like 500 comments on that picture. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
So
that was crazy.
That was just us going back and forth. Well, anyway,
That's when people used to like us, and now like you're the only person I talk to.
So we go there, and like we were just hanging out, and like there were these girls that went. It was their first trip, and they were like 13.
Yeah,
one was
they were
like
young.
12, and like they kept like hanging out like near us and like flirting it up with mainly Brian because he's sexier than I am. But like we kept.
I was under the age of 18.
So you were fine. I wasn't so much. But like nothing happened, and nothing like was going to happen.
That's still
but
gross, though.
We were just sitting.
I was fine. You're fine. You're just almost 18, the cusp of manhood. Go ahead and talk to these children.
We were like kind of. Brian and I, in case you can't notice, we have our own little special breed of comedy
Very
that we do.
autistic at times.
Sort of. And we were making jokes, and like we always did this thing like, oh, back in my day you could feed a family of 25 for $5 for 17 years and put them all through school and still have change left over. Well, what's the deal, damn it? And since then that was an actual joke we did. Since then we have that voice when we talk to each other. And sometimes it'll just be like, oh, Brian.
I remember when I was a young man in school, we had a German class and we had a Polish class.
And one day the Polish class was gone, and the German class, well, it got a little bit bigger.
What happened here?
That was the joke. We told that. We were laughing our fucking asses off, and all the kids around us were like, I don't get it.
They're not Rick and Morty fans.
Which,
Their IQ wasn't high enough to understand the complexity of that joke.
so that was fun.
Bring back the Szechuan sauce.
Dean has a petition, change.org, to bring back the Szechuan sauce.
But this time, don't only have 20 packets. McDonald's.
Didn't they actually have it at McDonald's for a little bit?
Yeah, it was like 20 packets of sauce per location.
This is old news, by the way.
Yeah, this is very old news.
Well, you know.
McDonald's said that they were gonna re-release
Restock
it,
and
but
stuff.
it's been like 6 months. I haven't seen anything about it.
Well, you know how McDonald's does things.
I actually don't like eating at McDonald's anymore. It makes me sick.
Yeah,
Last couple times I've eaten there, I've gotten really sick.
Yeah, I don't eat it that
And
much.
the food's not that great. If I'm gonna spend the money, I want to enjoy what I eat.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's because you got that inside feeling that McDonald's screwed us over.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dean, do you have a personal vendetta against McDonald's?
No.
Is that one time they forgot to take off the pickles when you asked for them, and he hates them forever now?
No pickle.
I love the McRib sandwiches.
This episode is brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Put it in my butt.
Go fuck yourself. So, yeah, we have a lot of.
We're just randomly shifting topics at
Yeah,
this point.
and that this is just how Brian and I are.
We're on fast food. Let's talk about the Taco Bell fries. Have you actually
I
tried
haven't
them
had
yet?
them, and I want them so bad.
I've had them. They're okay.
Yeah.
It's $1, and they give you like a small, smaller than a small size fry. But they also give you cheese sauce with it, so you think like 50 cents for the fries, 50 cents for the cheese. Pretty good.
Do the fries taste like actual fries, or are they kind of like special?
They don't quite taste like potato wedges, but they're kind of in that cusp, or in that realm of seasoned potato wedges, which are good. But I don't know. I'm kind of picky when it comes to my fries.
Yeah.
I feel like that they're good, but you have to have them with something. You have to mix them in chili or whatever the taco meat is, whatever they're calling it.
I like Rally's fries, man.
Rally's fries are the best.
Yeah.
I'll go there and buy their extra large fry, which is like $5, but it comes in like a pop cup.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it.
Five Guys fries are really good.
I'm not too picky when it comes to fries, but I really love the Arby's curly fries.
Arby's curly fries are
good.
great.
Yeah.
See, when I was in Indianapolis the other day with Megan, We almost went to Five Guys,
Really?
but we ended up going to Red Robin because of the bottomless fries.
Yum.
It's the first time I've been there. It was pretty good.
This episode is brought to you by the amount of times Brian will say cusp.
This
Two.
episode is brought to you by a joke that is slowly dying.
This episode is brought to you by all the restaurants we named. I forget how many.
Now it's dead.
Now it's dead.
Now
Shot
it's dead.
Shot the dead joke, even more
Here,
dead.
hold on. I got a soundboard with me. Here's the dead.
Boom. That's my burping gun.
Oh, that was the gun.
With that, ladies and gents, that is going to do it for this episode. Tune in for our next episode where Brian and I ramble even more. So, oh no!
Play us out, Joshua.
I'm going to play us out, people.